Hey guys, Karibo Bros here, and today we're with Ed, yet again showing us another build of his World Chalice deck. We've had the new ban list, so it's an excuse to redo the deck profile.
Oh, yeah.
Also, we play Nightmares now, don't we, Ed?
It is true, yeah.
This is true, so yeah, show us what you play.
Okay, well, for World Chalice monsters, it's 2 beckons still.
Yep.
Because, you know, only normal monster you want to play for World Chalice, and he's good attack, good level.
Yep.
3 Lee, Searcher, you got to play 3 of her. Her effect in Grave well comes in clutch. Like,
What's it do? Add herself back?
It sends a monster from your hand or field to the grave and adds herself back.
Yeah.
So she's really helpful for sending monsters on the field or from your hand if you want one engraved to summon back. 3 Legacy, probably the best World Chalice monster in your deck.
Yep.
He starts off everything. Him and a Venus makes the Nightmare board.
Yep.
So you definitely need to run 3 of him because you want to see him as quick as possible.
When it's into the graveyard, it summons 2 from deck, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Does it have to be level 5?
No, it's this normal summon / set. Face up card leaves the field. Special on 2 World Chalice monsters from your deck, except him.
Okay.
So you just summon 2 from deck.
Yeah, and then,
and in his grave effect, add Journey World Legacy card from deck to hand by banishing himself. But he can't do that turn he's sent. So also, it was hidden effect that he kills X-Deck monsters by attributing himself.
Hidden effect?
Yes. No one knows.
Is this the second effect no one ever uses?
It's just no one reads it.
Ah, okay.
They read that massive part. They miss out where the bullet points are. They just think it's nothing. It's just load of writing.
How many? How many times have you ever resolved it?
About 30.
30.
This is how
I beat 60 cards with it because Ben didn't know what it did, and so I attributed off and sent his Minerva to grave.
Nice.
And it was his only recovery play, so he was like, well. And then the one-off one is card drag.
Doggo.
Yeah.
It gives you another normal summon, doesn't it?
No.
No, it does not. That's the
He's a hand trap. We never use him as a hand trap ever. You just use him for a grave effect, which is banish him, summon a normal monster from your grave to where a link monster points to.
Yeah.
The other one is when a link monster is targeted, or link monster is targeted. Negate that effect and destroy the monster targeting or the spell trap. So you never use that though, like ever.
Yeah.
That's the World Chalice monsters, and then on to the best card in the deck is 3 Venus.
Yeah, you have to play this.
Yeah, and 3 Shine Ball.
You also have to play this.
That's true. Venus is just so good. She makes an instant Yugioh, and if you open her and the Chalice guy, that's a Nightmare board as well. So it's really, she's just too good not to run. 2 Ash and 1 Ogre. It was meant to be 3 Ash, but
Oh, I forgot to get the Ash out.
it's alright.
So 3
to
Ash.
be honest, this comes in quite helpful a lot because I do all those draws of solution. Sometimes I have these in my hand, and I'm like,
You do that on multiples.
I can't complain with that instead of having 2 Ashes in my hand.
Okay.
So it's not too bad to be fair, because then you got this disruption, but this one's the better one.
Yeah,
so,
no, I see the logic there. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, just playing.
So,
I play ABC loads and.
Yeah.
And then I'll draw multiple bloody hand traps, and I'm like, oh, why do I have to have them? But yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
But
so
so.
It's actually pretty helpful.
Have you considered putting Veiler in at all simply because of Goki?
I've thought about it, but to be fair, these 2 hurt Goki.
Yeah,
Much.
yeah.
Like,
is there literally room for only 3 hand traps? I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah. It's a 43 card deck, and I'm finding it really difficult to edit it around.
Yeah. What was your logic for 43 cards again?
Well, I copied the guy from Bochum first, and then I edited his build.
How many was he playing?
He was playing 43 as well.
Oh, okay.
But then you hit a stage where you don't want to take anything out. But then if you do take stuff out, you brick like so much. I don't know why, but when I played the deck with 40 cards, I bricked more.
Sounds like.
And I was like, okay, I'll do like 3 tournaments with 40 cards. And then I lost. I came like last in 3 tournaments in a row. And then I went back to 43 and I didn't brick.
So sometimes the brick helps not brick.
Yeah, it's weird. I was like, what's... I think it's just because, drawing 4 and bottom deck.
Yeah.
You might have something to go
Oh, yeah, the Soul usually helps out loads.
Yeah, so... And then Kaiju's 1 Thunder King and 1 Gamma Steel.
Why the Thunder King? Is it just in case...
If you go second,
if
you lose Dice Soul, he's really good. Having 2 Kaijus as well, because you Kaiju over something with little Gamma Steel, and he just swing over with Thunder King.
Yeah.
And his effective Kaiju counter is broken. Well,
What's he
he negates anything.
Yeah.
And then he removes 3, can attack 3 monsters.
Ah,
and
so you can open an OTK.
Yeah, and your opponent can't activate any card effects for the rest of the turn.
Oh, that's
so your opponent you do that, and your opponent can't play for the rest of the turn. It's really good against like BA or something.
Yeah.
If you get like a rogue matchup with grave effects, you just like swing, and they don't get any of the effects.
Nice.
So he's really helpful.
So is that the monster count or? Oh no, I'm assuming.
That's just my Kaiju's. There's more monsters.
Yeah.
Then there's an Eva and a Herald of Orange Light.
Okay.
Eva's only used to add this, and
This is
Lee,
used for negation.
he's just used for negation or discard fodder from nightmares. She just adds an extra 2 cards, so when you get Brilliant Fusion from a nightmare draw or something, she adds the extra 2 and then you end up ditching them. But he's actually really helpful if you get him in your hand. He's next to negate. It's very rarely that you use him, but he is pretty helpful in the long run. That one Garnet, the guy you just don't want to see.
Yep.
But you got to run him. To be fair, one good thing about this deck is he's a normal monster. When you draw him, you can use him and make a board with him.
And if you don't want him, just go to him Sayuja.
Yeah, so he's actually not too bad in the deck when you draw him. You want to die, of course, if you draw him a Brilliant Fusion.
Yeah.
But when you do draw him and you've got like a Lee and a Chalice in hand, your normal him linking to Imduct, tribute the Imduct for a Chalice, summon a Lee from hand, and already gone, it's made your board. So if you think about it like that, he's not too much of a brick, but he can be.
Yeah.
But it's quite annoying. Ferret,
Yeah.
I brick into him non-stop. He doesn't.
So take it out.
No, the problem is he's too good of an extender to take out. He's that guy, it's like, if you get Soyuja and
I was
you've
just
got
getting
him,
your facial reactions for this now.
if you get him and Soyuja, he just like explodes, and it's just like summon 3 monsters from your deck,
Do everything.
start going off, and then it's like, wow. But when you draw him without Soyuja, he's just in your hand, and you're like, oh, what is this? And yeah, he's just a prick. He's just a little
prick or a
prick.
prick?
Yeah, he's a prick. He's a little prick. He's just in your hand all the fucking time, unless you draw him with Soyuja, which I never do. It just never happens.
Oh man, I was beginning to think you weren't going to reveal this card. I was like, well, if we're playing the Nightmare Engineer, we need to play it.
I didn't have it for a while. I had to wait a week for Andy to get.
Did you get this before it got up in the price or?
Yeah, we saw the deal out beforehand, but I just threw him loads of dinosaur stuff I wanted to make up the value.
Nice. So it's about 30 quid at the moment now, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So one of our, of course, you know, Ibly, it's just good cards.
Yeah.
Then 2 Waterfront.
Yep.
So that was my monster count, and then spells, 2 Waterfront, add Kaiju's, you get Gamma Seal out.
Set up the negates.
All them negates. So no downside to Waterfront. 3 Brill Fusion.
Oh, all tears. Nice.
Oh
nice.
yes, just got my last one just then.
Nice.
Yeah.
Again, additional normal summons helpful. Ditching Lee to Grave or Eva is really helpful. There's not really much of a downside to this except having to
You know
on
what?
it. But
When we get to 1,000 subscribers, you're doing all the deck profiles because.
oh,
Well, we might never get to 1,000 subscribers. We probably won't. But if we ever do, you're doing all the deck profiles because we're only on 7 minutes 30 seconds going on.
Get 7 minutes.
This is Dante.
but yeah, so definitely want to run 3 of that. You want to see it, unless you see it with Garnet and then you just want to throw Garnet across the room.
Nice.
3 Cool Buy.
Does this not? Oh, it's about to say brick, but then you get rid of it. So
Yeah, it's more or less you normal that Venus and you go against a Scrubicon for Ashes and and you're like,
no.
fuck. But yeah, you must use this. It just plays on all the hand traps. Ogre on Soyuj is hurtful. Ash on Soyuj if you haven't got Chaining 2 is hurtful. So using 3 of these are really good to play around Ash or all the hand traps really.
Slap out of your hand.
3 Transmod. It's just for Venus.
Yeah.
Openly, normally adds.
Well, same with Shine Ball too as well.
Yeah, so it's worse with Shine Ball because then you've only got 2 Shine Balls. But yeah, it's still it's a must have because you've got to get to Venus as quick as possible. I've made Nightmare boards without Venus, but that's because my Nightmare's due into Soul Charge and Monster Reborn, like out of luck, and I was like, oh wow. 1 Foolish Burial. Same concept as Brilliant Fusion, except it gives you additional normal and a monster.
Yeah.
But you ditch Lee, you ditch Eva. Occasionally you ditch a Gamma Seal, but that's only if there's counters and you got to add Thunder King, and then you monster one the Gamma Seal back. But yeah, it's just to get your stuff to it, really.
Soul Charge. Yeah.
If you explain the soul charge, I'm disliking this video.
You see, you pay life points.
So you pay like points.
Big question is, Lee, can you do it first turn?
Boy.
That's taking abuse.
Yeah, you draw this, you practically win.
Yeah, it's same moment.
I mean, when someone actually outs the board after using this,
Well
you're
done.
really shocked and you're just like, good.
No, say it correctly. So the one guy playing 3 Bella in the deck, you go target 5, you go Bella. You just go.
But that's why you run the cool buys. But if that happens, you just want to hit them
Well,
with
you
a
don't
jet.
draw call.
I took one.
One reborn,
Yeah.
of course. You know, just something. 1 World Legacy Succession.
I like the artwork on this card.
Again, it's a reborn for Link decks. So you just summon a monster, so where Link monster points to.
Looks like a jank version of Thor.
But what's really good about this is World Legacy, so you can search it from the Chalice guy.
Yep.
So one of those, 1 unexpected die. because you want to get a normal out. It's just an extra monster. And if you dead draw it with like,
So if
just
you were
so
going to
easy,
cut this to 40, would this not be one of the cards that would go?
probably not.
Oh, okay.
It's it's too helpful when you draw it.
To go into like the dog with the additional summon.
Plus, surprisingly, it's really good ash bait.
Okay.
A lot of
yeah,
people
there's
ask you.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
like, it just summons a normal monster, but the normal monster gets you an
That's
inbox.
because you're playing scrubs like me.
Yeah. It's okay. Benjamin and Emily asked my Venus.
So.
And I was like, okay,
Yeah,
sure.
but they should be in penalty.
Right, we are on like 10.5 minutes. Let's speed this up
Okay.
a bit.
One of this adds resources backs.
Yeah.
This counts as a normal
Oh,
monster.
well, I get people playing this card. I'm seeing this played in Goki now. Was this the one that summons itself as a warrior?
Yeah, warrior, normal monster. So for me, it's just the normal monster thing. So summon
I'm
Indot.
pretty sure
So
the
yeah.
monsters that you do have to Norse win for are pretty good.
Yeah,
They're gonna wait a turn for.
So World Chalice guys is one
Yeah.
Aurum.
You did?
Yeah.
He's a monster born guy, and he's the best guy to go into when you've got two World
Gains 300
Chalice.
attack for each one in the graveyard, doesn't he?
World Legacy monster.
Oh,
So he
okay.
only ever gains 200. He monster born something's pretty good. 2 Indot. You don't want 3 anymore because the Nightmare took over the extra.
Yep.
You know, they took all the extra. Additional World Chalice when it's sent to Grace, somewhat from hand. So he's just your additional normal
Yep.
some guy.
Best
Also
one.
a-
One
It's the
Griffin.
best one.
1 Unicorn.
Yep.
1 Phoenix.
Yeah.
2 Cerberus.
2.
Yes. 1 Goblin.
Yep.
And 1 Mermaid.
Just so people can see we have a goblin.
The ratios of these is you just want 1 Mermaid. If you want to extra link your opponent, you go Mermaid and Link Spider or Mermaid and Unicorn. 1 Goblin because you only ever go into it once. 2 Serb because the Serb makes the Mermaid. And then 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn, 1 Griffin.
Yeah.
Griffin you don't really go into that much, but he's
Well, it
an
can't help,
option. Yeah. Then of course 2 Soyuja. I was considering taking one of these out for ball load.
No.
But, you know, I'm pretty happy with just 2 of these at the moment. You know, he's,
No, try again.
no, don't use them
Lost it
anymore.
now? We've lost it for Nightmares, have we?
Yeah, he's, Nightmare's just better.
Okay.
So yeah, 2 Soyuja, of course, on bricks. It's really good.
Well,
1 Firewall. It barely ever go into him, surprisingly. But he's really helpful when he gets to, especially against Goki, surprisingly. He's really good against
Yeah.
Goki. Because you end up bouncing all the other monsters back
bounce
to
back
them.
there as all day.
Yeah. Link Spider.
Oh, you've even hollowed this out. The card you play for the whole 3 seconds on the
Oh,
board.
yeah. 1 Link Spider, because, you know, it's...
Extra link.
Yeah, extra link, and it helps Soyuja with Venus. You go this and Imdot, Shine Ball and Venus, and that's the
Yep.
And then 1 Seth Knight for Bro Fusion. And that's everything there.
So, any closing comments? How much better is this deck with Nightmare?
Is a lot better. It
A
makes
lot
it so
better.
when you go second, you can actually start destroying stuff because Nightmares will pop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the
Just
best
push
thing about the deck. Stop their normal summon, you win the game.
Oh, that's also true.
Always a best player the Phoenix. And,
Yes.
and always stop the Suja.
Yes. You are correct.
You win games if you do that.
That is
Games
true.
for days.
Don't give him a Gamma Seal either. That's the worst one.
Man, isn't this getting cut out?
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.